Yeah, I wrote this song. It's inspired like all of my songs. Well, maybe you should. What's up, everybody? Don here again with another guitar unboxing. Oops, I've done it again. I was so impressed with my last order from Sweetwater, with my last guitar, that I decided to go ahead and go through Sweetwater again and order another guitar. My salesperson has really helped me out. His name is Zach. I will link his email address. If you ever need any guitars or any gear, you should contact him. I ordered a bunch of strings. They got shipped to the wrong address, and so he reshipped them to another address. They unfortunately got stolen from my mailbox, and he sent me another set of strings free of charge, and he was more than happy to help me with anything I needed. So this is not sponsored by Sweetwater in any way. I would be lucky enough to have sponsored videos, maybe one day. Make sure you subscribe. But I had to order another guitar for a reason I will get into here in a minute. On a personal note, one thing they don't tell you about tiny home living is that your tiny home can fill up rather quickly. I have guitars and equipment all over the place. This was never my intention when I moved into a smaller house, but the way things are going right now, I'm happy to have what I have. As always, at Sweetwater, they send you some candy, you get some cool decals. Everything is double boxed to ensure that nothing gets damaged during shipping. But to prevent any shipping damage, I'm probably going to use these same boxes to ship some more guitars. I have another unboxing video I'm in the process of making, but that guitar I had to send off to get some work done to it. My $200 Telecaster that I bought on eBay that I mentioned in my video before, it's having some work done to it. It is getting hot rodded. It's gonna be nice. I will make a playing demo on that when it's finished, but hopefully we can get this guitar open and demoed. Once again, it's got a Fender logo on it. I seem to have a strange amount of Fenders for a Gibson guy, but since I started playing again, I've come to like the Telecaster a lot and like some of other Fender's products. I'm not a huge Strat guy. My dad played Strat, and so I guess I'm not impressed with them because I saw them every day of my life. But what do we have here? Another box. We got the strings. I ordered 12s. We got even another box. So many boxes. Oh, I'm already starting to see this guitar. I'm getting excited. Got these giant pop bubbles, except for they don't pop. Semi-satisfying. No guitar case on this one. I'm going to reach in and pull it out by the neck. More of these pop. What are these things called again? I can't even think of it. Anyway, another box. There might be something in here. We'll check that out later. Oh, upside down. Probably should have figured out that this was the side up. By the way, it says Fender on it. And now, you can start to tell, we have an acoustic guitar. Another Fender. Traditionally, I'm not a Fender fan, but I have been lately. I'm not a Fender acoustic fan, but in March or so, I was at a Guitar Center and I played a Fender acoustic and I loved it and I bought it. Turned out I have some problems with it. It's the reason why we got this one now. With the COVID and everything, it was kind of hard to get it worked on. I had some problems with that guitar. I'll go over that in a second. But what do we have here? We have a Fender Redondo and 3-color Sunburst acoustic guitar. Acoustic electric, single cutaway. It is a very beautiful color. Nice pick guard, nice neck. And what got me on this is it's got the cool Stratocaster headstock. Like I said before, I'm not really a Strat fan, but that is just so darn cool. I had to have it. This is more of a beginner, maybe intermediate guitar. It's, I think, reasonably priced. It was around 400 something. Some of the acoustics can get way up there in price, especially if you're trying to get like a Martin or a Guild or something. I wasn't really wanting to spend a whole bunch of money on an acoustic guitar, but I wanted something that was pretty and that I liked. I will get a demo on that in a minute, but the main reason why I bought another one is because I bought this guitar. I fell in love with the color and I played it at the store and it sounded wonderful. But the problem I had was, one, I didn't check the guitar out enough before I bought it. That's another reason why I like Sweetwater, is they do a 55-point inspection. They can set it up for you. They pretty much guarantee that the guitar is going to be what you want. But on this guitar, I didn't notice that it has a warped neck and it buzzes really bad. I don't know what to do about it. It has a warped neck. I don't know if it was that way from the beginning and I didn't notice it because I didn't play anything down here. All I did was play the simple chords that I knew at the time. But I love this guitar. It's got some problems. It needs some work done to it. I couldn't get it sent off anywhere under warranty. I probably still can. I will pursue that later. But we had to take all the tension out of the neck. I put bigger strings on it to try to straighten it out. It's unclear, like I said, if it came that way and I didn't notice it, or I bought it in Houston and I live in West Texas where it's considerably more dry. Considerably drier. Anyway, it's real humid in Houston. It's real dry out here. The neck may have warped after I bought it. I'm not sure. But besides that, that might be like a one-off problem that was with this guitar. I decided to go ahead and buy another one, another Fender acoustic. I like the way it looked. I like the headstock. And we'll see how that one sounds. First of all, it's very beautiful. It says, let's compare it. I think it's a little bit smaller, but it might, no, it's the same. The new Fender California series has 3 models. It has the Redondo, which is this one. This is the larger one. Has a new Porter, which is slightly smaller, and then the smallest one, they call it a Malibu. Ooh, this neck feels nice. The action is super low. Let's see if we have any. I don't think it's in tune, but no neck problems so far. That's a plus. Let me get it tuned. Let me play a couple demos with it not plugged in. Let me plug it in, see how it works, and I'll get back to you. Okay. So, upon further inspection, I forgot to mention, this is a Redondo player. They have a Redondo Classic, a little more high-end one. This one feels about the way that it's priced. There's nothing bad about that. It doesn't feel like a super expensive guitar, but I also didn't pay a lot of money for it. Overall, I'm happy with the purchase. I think it's pretty. I like it. It's got a low action. It looks cool. It sounds good. I think I had them reset it, so they had to take the original Fender strings off, and all they had was these Diodoro, and they're about the cheapest ones. I think that it's the strings that's making it sound not as bright as it could be, but overall, I mean, it plays really good. I'm happy. No buzz. It's a little bit thinner than my other one that's right over here. That's called a CD60 SE or something. It's a little more glossy, but it's got the classic headstock. It's the same size, but it's a little bit thicker on the body. This one's a little bit thinner. May have to do, it's not as with how loud it sounds. It may just be this little room. It may just be me. It may. It resonates a lot. I think some good strings on this make a world of difference. Not that I'm complaining at all. It's very bright. See, the cool thing about when you order from Sweetwater is they give you the actual pictures with the serial numbers of several different ones. They had one that was a little bit darker. They had one that was a little, this one was the brightest one. They had one that had more black. You can pick out, because no two guitars are exactly the same. So you can pick out which one you like the best. That was a big deal when I ordered that Telecaster, is I picked the brightest, reddest one I could find that you could see the most wood. That's a big thing on me. I like a finish where you can see the wood. I have my wine red, can't talk, Les Paul, my red Tele, this one. It's got mahogany back and sides with a solid spruce top. Rosewood neck. Walnut's a little bit different. It's got this classic style tuners. Nothing fancy besides a cool headstock. Fender Redondo. So I'm going to strum a few chords. See, that whole thing right there, I couldn't have played on my other one. That's a little song or lick, I don't know what you want to call it, something I made up. But my ever-growing guitar collection is getting disconcerting. I've got 4 right here and 2 that are out. And I'm kind of planning on buying another one. I've said this before, I almost like having guitars as much as I like playing guitars. Just something about them, they're cool. And there's so many different ones, different jokes for every kind of folk. But, and I'm gonna pause it for a second. I'm gonna do something I've never done. I'm gonna plug this in to my Mustang GT amp and play it through an amp. I've never played my other one through the amp. I've never played an acoustic electric through an amp except for at a store. So we'll see how that sounds. Let's see how this baby sounds amped up. Now, this thing, my strap's a little short. I've got it just plugged in. I got the setting on just basic acoustic sim. I don't really know much. I probably need to fine tune the controls, the bass, the treble, the mid-range, all that stuff. But turn the bass down. I'm gonna have to work on that a little bit. Seems like you can hear the rattling of the strings. I don't know much about acoustic electrics. In fact, this is really the first time I ever plugged one in. I really bought it as an acoustic player while I'm just sitting around to play with, because my other one has that buzz and buzzes me so much. Buzzes, bothers me. Has a bother and it buzzes me. Anyway, there's a problem with my other guitar. So I ordered this one from Sweetwater. I'm really happy with it. I will click the link below. I have a couple more guitar videos coming out soon. I've got another powerlifting video. I'm going to go over my current program if you're interested in that content. Again, I have my Forge series, which is the exact workouts and methods I use to lose 100 pounds. I'm going to give a few shout outs. I'm going to shout out to Zach at Sweetwater. I will link his email. I will shout out at the Trogley Guitar Show. If you like guitars and you want to learn more about guitars, not necessarily how to play, you should watch that show. He goes through lots of different guitars and teaches you about the different specs and things. I want to give a shout out to another inspiration of mine, Alan Thrall. He taught me a lot about powerlifting. I want to give a shout out to myself. You should watch my channel and you should subscribe. You also should tell me how many times I said the word in this video, and you will win a free DLC Texas sticker as shown here. So thanks again for watching Powerlifting and Power Chords. I'm gonna get to some powerlifting, but I'm gonna jam on this baby first. Thank you.